to ensure that the latest position is set out clearly and comprehensively so that you, the public, know exactly what is now being expected of you. Let me be blunt, the stringent restrictions on our normal day-to-day lives that I'm about to set out are difficult and they are unprecedented. They amount effectively to what has been described as a lockdown. I know how difficult all of that is, and I am not going to seek to sugarcoat it in any way. But these measures are essential for the protection of all of us. Coronavirus is the biggest challenge of our lifetimes, and the measures we take to tackle it must reflect the magnitude of that. These measures are essential to slow down.
Morning guys, I'm here to help with the community hub. I decided to volunteer just because I wasn't working and it was quite nice to give back and help out. We've had this donation of food and biscuits and things, and I'm just making sure it's all nice and clean before we start putting it out on the tables to donate to people who need it. And Dawn's busy over there with another selection. Yes, we just had a delivery in from Aberdeenshire. It was either seafood or forestry. Basically we're just cleaning it all, taking it out of boxes, putting it in allocated spaces, and then handing it out to all the people who need it.
Hi guys, my name's Nicola. I'm one of the hall helpers and zone leaders. I look after 4 zones at present, and one of the jobs was to ensure that every household had one of these cards pop through with my contact details. And since then we've had lots of people that's been phoning up for help, whether it's picking up prescriptions or going for shopping or for just generally a chat.
Hello, I'm Rodolphe. I'm helping in the hall this morning, so I'm waiting in the kitchen, waiting for people to come in the hall. So there may be zone leaders coming to take packs for people in their zone. There may be people coming to do some donations of food or any other essential item. There may be people coming on their own, people in need, and I will direct them to their zone leaders and I will give them what they want. So that's what I'm doing this morning.
Hi, my name is Julian Tate. I'm zone leader for Zone 1 at Hillside and Portlethen. The reason why I decided to volunteer was I wanted to make a difference from the community and help those who are self-isolating and vulnerable. It's really great that the community's come together in these difficult times, and I hope as we move out of lockdown we can continue to support one another and help the community.
My name is Sandra Joseph and I'm part of the Jubilee Hall committee, and we're really pleased to offer the Jubilee Hall as a central base for this community group. One of the different things perhaps we're offering here in the hall is for people that come in worried or anxious or a little bit concerned about what's going on, a place, a private space to offer a quiet time, maybe light a candle, pick up a leaflet, pick up a prayer, pick up a piece of meditation that they can go home and perhaps find some comfort with.
Hi, I'm Wendy. I volunteered to be a zone leader in the group because I knew that lockdown was going to be particularly tough on those in self-isolation and also our elderly in the community. Mostly I've been doing weekly shopping, picking up prescriptions and sometimes just having a natter on the phone. I've actually loved doing it and I've met some lovely people along the way, and I'll be there to help as long as I'm required. Take care everyone.
Hi, I'm Nicola and I decided to get involved in the Portlethen COVID-19 support group because I seen it advertised and it looked like a great thing to get involved with, and having a bit of spare time on my hands, I thought I might as well put it to use. I was mainly helping out in the hall where the donations for food were coming in and being distributed. It was really rewarding to see how many members of the local community came in with donations, and you got that vibe of everyone was looking out for each other. I would definitely do it again if I got asked to. It was so rewarding. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Joy Komalafe. I'm a member of the House of Salvation Church and a member of the PDCC as well. I work as an estate agent. I own my own agency business. And the reason why I joined the COVID-19 support group is because I believe in helping people. There are a lot of people out there that need help, that need support in every way. And one of the best ways to show them is to show that they are loved and they can be appreciated. I love to also help people to show God's love unto them. And I have always wanted to be part of the food bank, which over time we had been talking about. So it was a good opportunity for me to do that. If I were to do this again, I'm sure I'll be glad to do it over and over.
Hi, I'm Jenna. I have been living in Portleffen for just under 8 years now. I currently work in the oil and gas industry and have been working at home ever since mid-March, just before lockdown. I decided to volunteer for this project because I saw a Facebook page being created for it and decided that I wanted to give back to the community. I'm not in one of those vulnerable categories and just wanted to help out if and when I could.
Hi, my name is Morag and I decided to volunteer for the CCG here in Portleffen as it was time to give back to the community that I've lived in for a lot of years. I have been involved in picking up prescriptions for service users, doing shopping for them, and I have enjoyed it all immensely. I have met some wonderful people along the way, and because we're all in the same boat, it's a great leveller.
Hello, my name is Kasia and I'm a volunteer. I like to help, that's why I'm here. Today I make a list what we have in the fridge.
Is that you finished another shift in the hub, Pam?
I'm finished my shift for the day. Been a busy shift, lots of people in. It's been great.
I'm actually a wellbeing coach for children and I work in schools, and when the lockdown happened that kind of put an end to my contract work. So I actively went out and kind of looked for volunteering positions locally, and I found the Mearns Coastal ad on Facebook. So it's been amazing actually helping people. I've done 4 different people shopping, done some prescriptions, but I regularly do 2 people shopping now. And it's funny that we've just become really nice friends actually, and we can sit and chat on the phone. And just the feedback from people that are kind of isolated at the moment is really heartwarming to hear that, you know, like Anna will say, oh, you know, like you're giving me a purpose, because I found out that she could make scrub bags, you know, for the NHS. So it gave her something to do as well. So it's been really important, and yeah, this is definitely something we'll be carrying on after the lockdown, because we're making really good friends and it's just a really good opportunity to help people.
My name's Karen Youngson. I've been volunteering for Mearns Coastal Healthy Living Network for the last 7 weeks. I'm doing various things, hospital appointments, shopping trips, picking up prescriptions for people. I decided that I wanted to volunteer because I really wanted to do something to see if I could help other people at this time. I've met some amazing clients, people that maybe don't have anyone else that they speak to during the day, and it's really good to know that I'm able to support the local volunteering team. I'm employed by North East Scotland College, who have kindly agreed that we can work flexibly to allow us to volunteer in the local community, and it's my hope that once things settle down and we get back to some semblance of normal, I can keep doing this, whether it's evenings or weekends, because I can see there's definitely a need, and I don't think that need's going to go away.
I had to go to hospital at the start of February. I was in hospital for a week. When I came out, the local clinic at Laurencekirk told me about this facility that I could use. My daughter came up from Somerset to be with me for the first couple of weeks. When I came home, I was still very shaky and nervous about stuff. Was up at the clinic and they told me about this, so we went down and talked to the lady that was on duty that day. I was very impressed with what they could offer me. I'd always been very independent, so it was hard for me to ask somebody else for help. I have a macular degeneration in my right eye. I have very little sight in my left eye, so I have regular appointments at ARI to get an injection in my right eye. Obviously I can't drive myself, which my daughter used to do for me to take me up. I used that service just the other week because I had depended on friends taking me from the time my daughter left until last week. This was a godsend. Karen was a lovely lady, took me up, took me home, was just perfect. Prior to that, I'd used the prescription service because I need regular prescriptions from the chemist in Laurencekirk. That was so handy. I am over 70, so I have been isolating since the lockdown. Apart from being up to the hospital, that's the only time I've been out, and the 8 weeks we're into this. I have a small bit of grass out the back, which I tried cutting myself, but as I suffer from COPD, I found it quite strenuous, so I decided to use the garden service. And Willie Burnett come down, and he's been down twice cutting my back grass. Like I say, this service is a godsend, and I want to thank all the volunteers. All the ones I have met have been so nice, and there's so many people like me that are stuck for certain things. This has been a great help.
I have got a little dog, and she was trying to escape under my fence. The gentleman came and an excellent job was done.
I moved here 3 years ago from a busy place, from Aberdeen, and I found it hard when I came here. I thought, oh no, there's nothing here. But just if you meet people, you go out, do you look? It's there, and there is quite a lot. I would just like to talk about everything that the service helps me with. And one is very important, it's my shopping. I got that today by Jennifer. She texts me at night, and I text through what I want, and also she gets in touch with me if she sees something that I have been wanting prior to this, and she's discovered she can get it, so she texts me about that. And it's a good help. It's great because I wouldn't be able to do all my shopping. She's a lovely person. She often has her children with her, and they wave. It's just lovely. And if it hadn't been for the service, and the coronavirus, I suppose, this would never have happened. So I've made quite a lot of friends.
Hi, my name is Nicola Reid from Cruz Bereavement Care Scotland. Cruz provides bereavement support and counselling to people throughout Aberdeen and the Shire. And since the lockdown restrictions that COVID-19 has put upon us, we've needed to transition that service to being fully telephone delivered. And that's required huge input from our volunteers throughout the area. But because of that, I'm delighted to be able to say that that's meant that children, young people and adults have all continued to receive really good service throughout the area. Thank you.
Welcome to our community larder here at Johnshaven Village Hall. We offer quite a large range of things. We have everything: dry foods, canned foods, also a selection of fresh fruit and vegetables, and we also have eggs, bread, milk. I'll just show you around again. We've even got cat and dog food there. And then moving over, we have a selection of toiletries and household products, cleaning products, nappies, things like that. And everything is available free to anyone in need in Benham and Johnshaven. Here we have a selection of art and craft materials, some really great craft packs, pens, pencils, glue, paint, some sewing materials, books, puzzles, things to keep people occupied during lockdown. And that is Johnshaven Community Larder. Open every Tuesday from 10 to 11 and Thursday from 7 to 8.
Auchenblae Support Group was formed as a direct result of the COVID-19 pandemic. The initial Facebook post to establish interest and need for such a group resulted in almost 50 volunteers coming forward. These volunteers have been split into teams looking after particular areas within the village and outlying areas. Shopping, collecting prescriptions, dog walking and calling for a friendly chat are the services currently offered. In addition, we have a team that works closely with the village shop, assisting with deliveries to those self-isolating and shielding. The support group also run the community larder, which is based in Auchenblae Church Hall. We provide food parcels to those in need, either directly from the larder or via a home delivery service. Some non-perishable items are provided by the Fair Share Food Initiative. However, we have been extremely fortunate to receive the majority of our foodstuffs from local donations from the village and surrounding area. The Spud Hut also donate potatoes. We applied for funding from Aberdeenshire Council's Resilience Fund and Foundation Scotland's Response, Recovery and Resilience Fund, and were successful. We have used this funding to supplement the non-perishable items in the larder with fresh produce such as milk, bread, cheese, bacon, fruit and vegetables. We've also used some of the funding to purchase art materials and make up craft packs for children. These have proved very popular.
A big thank you to all the volunteers
for making isolation bearable and less lonely.
Thank you very much.